Hey guys, welcome back to D&D with Filthy and Friends. Continuation of our, I think this is now third episode, second recorded episode of our one-off. So figure that out if you can with numbers and words. A recap of last episode. We continue deeper into this cave of mushrooms. We are sorely fed up with basically mushrooms and anyone in mushrooms, and have stopped rescuing them and are now just killing them before they can talk. It seems like we're good people deep at heart. We did get rid of that annoying bard, so he's done. We as a team decided that his tryout, not him as a streamer.
Thank you, BillyKirby, for joining us for two sessions. It was great to have Billy on the channel.
That's correct. Yeah, I want to be clear. This is an in-character recap. Out of character, we like Billy. We liked his character. It was an interesting character that stuck to its guns. In character, we all hated the bastard. So it's a weird dichotomy. This is part of role playing. You take on roles that you might not otherwise, or accent portions of your personality you might not otherwise. For example, this is a very different character for me that I might normally be in reality. All right, so let's do introductions. Who are we playing with today? We are playing with guest tyrannasauruslex is her Twitch name. And before you type that in, do you want to tell us anything about that?
It's technically spelled incorrectly. Wait, was I gonna lie? Did we agree that I was gonna lie? Sorry, it's not spelled incorrectly. It's intentional, but it has an A instead of an O.
Yeah, so when you look her up, make sure you add the correct spelling of her name, which is the incorrect spelling of Tyrannosaurus Lex, if I've got that right.
Well, Tyrannosaurus, yeah.
Oh, you got Lex right.
Yeah, I nailed that. I got it. 3 letters.
All right, so other than that, we're joined by Dolphin Chemist of Dolphin Tennis on Twitch and YouTube, JoINrbs of Twitch and YouTube, myself, FilthyRobot, and GOG as one of JoINrbs moderators who is DMing for us today. All right. So what the hell are we doing? We just killed the bard. We reflected on our failure to wipe out all the bards and how next time we kill a bard school, we will kill a bard school. And I think other than that, we are just diving deeper into this cave looking for the promised ghosts that we have yet to find. Each of us devolving more and more into our core personalities, I think, as time progresses. So where are we, GOG? What are we doing?
Well, let me just drag you all over to the map again. It'll probably take years to load. You guys are down in the bottom of this cave. You've just killed some mushroom creatures. Shocking, I know. It's none unexpected.
We are a long way down in the cave.
Yeah, this is a pretty big map. Sorry about that. But yes, before you stands the now corpse of Fantilopentropic. Grilt, I think, has sat down to have a nap.
Okay. And that's where we're picking up.
You're muted, Dolphin. You're muted, Dolphin.
Dolphin!
I'm not muted anymore. I've fixed it. Technology. Good. I am standing up. My eyes are wide open, but I am asleep.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Finally some silence around here. Fucking fun. It's contagious, I see.
Onward. Do we need to talk? Let's get Lex in the party so he's not sitting in a chair.
I rolled 13, so I'm gonna wake up.
Copy. I'm good.
Just reveal this.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna see that Funt, my dearest friend, is now dead, and I'm going to shed a single tear.
All right. Any chance the map will stop moving around? No.
Do not worry, husband. I will spend my life finding his killer.
Whatever you say there, hubby.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we
see him brought to justice.
Hmm?
Did we mention that you have a fetish for marrying people? No. Okay. Well,
I have coming of age for Lex.
Joji, are you moving the map around nonstop?
Well, once somebody's come of age, they can get married.
You might have it might be bugged where it thinks that you're holding right click. So if you right click on the map, then it might fix it. I'm not sure. Because I get that sometimes. But I'm not moving anything.
Okay. I think it's
people can get married before coming of age as well.
Ooh, I don't know about
that. Ahead of you.
Just 2 willing humanoids.
Yeah, it's all fair game for the dolphin
But
god.
laws of the world may, you know, this may be
laws.
Prior to the.
I am the law.
Ahead of you, there is this large, unusually perfectly rectangular sort of room carved out, which stretches far below you, and there is a bridge going across it into a doorway on the opposite side, which is similarly perfectly rectangular.
No, I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna say, "Oh, rectangles, don't trust them," and then I'm gonna cast Find Traps.
All right, that is 120 feet. You do not see any traps.
Even in the rectangular room that I'm standing over?
Nope. This is
cool. Just a weird rectangular room.
Yeah.
A large, possibly carved out cavern.
Yeah, this rectangle ain't trapped though. Still don't trust it.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
How many spell slots are we gonna go through?
This isn't a spell slot. It's just an ability.
Yeah,
but
it's totally useless. It does nothing. So
there are no undead celestials or fiends in this room
that you can see. That's the other great part of this, right?
Do I see just in the corner of my eye maybe the spirit of Funt, like sort of leaving the cavern?
It turns out he had no soul.
Sure.
Bards don't have souls.
No soul.
You're a bit far away from him, but yeah, I'll give it to you. You can see like a faint. You like it says. I think that the way that Divine Sense is
faint brown stain over there.
Yeah, like I think that like in the flavor text, it's like you smell evil, like it was a smell, and so you smell
and
Funt dying.
My character doesn't even pay any heed to the like 180 or so ghosts who are following him, trying to wreak vengeance on him for the ways that he has wronged them.
Are they all the ghosts all bards?
Yes.
I mean, some of them.
A fair percentage.
Like on fire.
Yeah. I mean, it's
a lot of them wanted to be a bard someday.
Yeah. A lot of bardic scholars. Yeah.
So we got a giant rectangle room and nothing's in it.
Yeah.
Follow me.
I'll follow my husband.
Here, I can reveal this room to you. Y'all are gonna open this, so I'll just reveal the whole thing. Doop. Bloop.
I'm gonna go ahead and, as we leave the room, say, you know what? After everything I said, I'm gonna miss that rectangle. And then
you step into yet another rectangle room. Yeah. This one doesn't have a low floor. And there are 3 doorways at the top. Which you can see have the similar mushrooms, which are differently colored than the previous ones you've seen.
Stand back, I know this problem. Monty, where are you? Show yourself!
I'm gonna go stand in front of the doors. I'm gonna go.
I swap!
Mom! I just gotta grunt and run over to that one.
Alright, let's open this. Let's open this mushroom.
Alright, great.
I peek over the top of the mushroom as
as
Russell Crowe is wont to do.
Alright, inside you see a similar man to the one who has previously just been crushed by rocks.
How old would you say this person is?
But he is unconscious.
We were wrong! It's the goat! Check a different one!
I would like to inspect if there's any way I could seal this chamber from the outside.
Which chamber? The one that you're currently
one on the right,
or this one?
I will use all available spell
Filthy.
slots.
What spells do you have right now?
Just
a rundown of your character.
I'm a little bit low on spells right now. Let's take a look. What do I have?
I'm just curious. What do you have at your disposal?
Oh, I see. Like full thing. Absorb
element,
shield,
me
protection for good and evil,
got.
mage armor, burning hands, shatter, which is good for knocking down walls. I can put a snowball swarm over there or a fireball. So shatter is probably what I'm looking at. Is there anywhere in that area that I could seal in the mushroom and its inhabitant?
If you put a shatter
perfect
around here,
so they know more,
then it would probably, slam down the ceiling because this doorway is so small.
Awkward. I'm out of level 2 and level 3 spell slots, so.
Okay.
I will attempt to shatter the walls using only my staff.
You could use your unseen servant.
I mean, I'd
take
certainly
a slow approach to it.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Bricks in
I will
front of
command an internal undead spirit to spend the rest of eternity walling this room in thicker and thicker until eventually either the
one
world
of my
ends
bard ghosts leaves and go over there instead.
Perfect.
The mushroom of Amontillado.
Yeah, so it sort of, takes trips back to here where the earth is more loose, since you're currently in sort of a more worked area, and it's sort of just piling rocks and dirt in here.
Good.
And,
Thicker.
filling up this
He
building.
might still get out.
He was
I can cast good berries. No, I'm actually out of good berries.
Inspector Dolvera, are you looking in this one?
Yes.
All right. Inside of this is a very well-dressed man, who looks,
Dad.
somewhat old.
That's a fancy looking dude. Can we get a zoom in on that? Can we expand that token?
Yeah, here you go.
I want to see. Yeah, look at him.
Does he have any wooden stakes near him?
How does he see out of his other eye?
He moves it around.
It's closed.
That's for poor people.
He doesn't.
The wealthy only need one eye at a time.
Yep.
Foiled again.
Yes, this is a standard looking.
What are you doing here, boy?
He's unconscious.
Boy.
Worthless.
Let's check this one.
I update my unseen servants commands to also wall in that room.
Okay.
Don't wall it in all the way. He looked quite wealthy.
You look like your father. Right. Inside of this one, you see a young boy. Lex, you can introduce your character. What do you?
Oh, I'm not passed out? Nice.
Well, you are passed out, but you can, describe who you are.
Okay. My name's Merrick. Hi. I look like I'm like 2'3", 30-pound, like boy. Like a teenager, young teen though.
2'3", 30 pounds.
30-pound teenager.
Well, because
wow.
I'm a halfling.
Oh, okay, that is helpful.
Surprise!
I almost forgot.
Almost forgot the most important part. No, I'm a small baby, but normal human otherwise. Yeah, no. Little halfling.
Do you look married?
I look like a child.
Does the mushroom look married?
Oh.
Is the mushroom a humanoid?
Neither of those things.
Wait, are
No, it
halflings
doesn't
humanoids?
look
They
married.
are, yeah?
It also doesn't look like
That's
It doesn't look like
an
a human.
insensitive question to ask.
Subhuman. It's the height thing.
I have spent my
Hello.
years in the bureaucracy. I haven't learned the PC shit. I don't know all that crap.
Fine. Let's.
I just need to know the information so I can make the right decision here. Is a
This
halfling
one
a
seems
humanoid?
good. Can't take much food or be paid very much at that size.
Is very small.
He seems unmarried.
Like
God
he'd
would be
able
wise
fit
to
in a
serve him.
mushroom.
I'm gonna hop in and I assume that I have never held a child before, and I assume that I'm probably like racist against halflings or something, just because I'm me.
You pick it up like a lapdog, but the wrong way. You like grab it by the ribs.
Exactly. Like I don't know exactly how to pick this up. Like someone who's never seen a dog before, picking the dog up and not understanding. Like you can't hold the dog by the legs like that, you know.
Yeah. No. Well, they're unconscious.
All right.
Used to be.
Yeah. This, you step
Do
into
you
this
shake
mushroom
them to
just
see what
quick.
falls out?
No, I think I'm more intelligent than that slightly.
Are you sure?
Just slightly.
While I probably don't know about children, I do know about creating babies, and so the dolphin god wouldn't want me to be shaking a small thing.
I see.
Nice.
Well, I got there.
Right. So yeah, you jump down into this very.
I do,
spacious
however,
mushroom with
throw it toward Grilt out the top of the mushroom. Just like I trust that Grilt is over there,
Yeah,
and I
and I'm ready.
pick the halfling up and
So
throw
No,
it.
I'm standing on the
we're
outside,
rolling
and
these.
I just see this child get shot out of the mushroom, and I yell, "It's
Mm-hmm.
a boy!"
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and roll athletics.
just drops into this mushroom, sees this very small person, grabs him by the legs, and just throws him over his head. He
And I
just
have
makes a
-1
sailing arc.
strength, so that was a pretty good
Athletics,
throw.
is this to catch him?
Yeah, it's to catch him.
Grilt, I have found us a child. Our union has been blessed by this mushroom.
I don't know if I'm ready to be a father, but I don't think I'd ever be.
You be the mother then. Am I stuck in the mushroom now? Can I like get back out through the top, or am I?
You could probably get out through the top. It's not too tall.
Command my unseen servant to also wall this room in.
I will.
You will have plenty of time.
Now that the pressure is on, well, I can like see the clock ticking down from like 3 days, right?
Yeah.
So I'm probably
It's
sweating.
probably
Up at the
closer to
top
like
of-
a month. It's a very
top of your
small,
vision,
weak
it says
servant, and there's
1
3
month.
very large rooms to wall in.
Oh.
Oh no!
Well, I failed.
Look out!
the
You
first time.
got several million more of those that you can fail. You can get out of here.
Do I see him struggling with a 2?
Yeah, you absolutely do.
All right. Well, I panic.
You see like
and I assume our
you see my
glorious-
hat, just my hat over the top of the edge, but then it falls.
No,
down.
it has the inspector, and I just shoot fire out of my hands at the side of the wall of the mushroom.
Oh no.
It's trying to cook me.
So I will cast Burning Hands on the mushroom.
Oh, burning hands! Oh,
When I see this, it reminds me that I have some cooked mushroom, so I start smoking part of my smoked mushroom.
I have no idea how thick this mushroom is, so if I have to cast it multiple times, it's fine. But I'm just like channeling like fire just straight into it.
No,
like, at
one
point-blank range.
burning hands will be plenty.
Have we thrown
this entire large circular space?
Have we
How do you
thrown
what?
our 30-pound baby out of the mushroom yet?
Yeah, you caught
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like in your arms now.
I'm now with my maternal instincts. I now feel a little bit more maternal thanks to the encouragement from my good friend Inspector Dolvaire. So I'm going to get him in my arms, and I'm going to try to face him away from the fire. And as I'm doing this, I'm also going to take out a good berry and try to feed a good berry.
All right. Merrick, you open your eyes to the sensation of a small piece of food in your mouth, which seems to bring you to your senses and make you feel nourished completely.
Chew it,
And
little
you
one.
look
Oh,
up,
amazing.
and you see the eyes looking back down at you of a very gruff man.
Oh, beautiful. I feel like that would be a little bit of an alarming thing to wake up to, so I'm gonna where am I? Just
I'm gonna go, hush now, little one. I think you need me to chew that for you. And so I take the good berry back out of the mouth and start chewing it.
You don't have much
no.
time.
I'm gonna be struggling intensely, just like, no, let me go, let me go.
Yeah.
I think that would be a contested athletics acrobatics roll there, right?
Perfect.
Sure.
I'm gonna intentionally roll at disadvantage because I'm gonna assume this is like playing with a kid. So
Okay.
I'm going to roll this at disadvantage. Okay, there you go.
So you do escape.
Yeah. You can get out.
Yeah, I go,
Let me just change something on your
Let me
sheet.
get that
'cause I
straight. That's
forgot
your
to-
playing with a kid grunt.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing with the kid.
Gotcha.
Thank
You start to
you.
recognize these things about
Forgot
him. He's
that
a very
was the thing.
handsome and loving man, very expressive.
What? Sorry, what are you raperying against?
Wait,
I'm
where?
cutting a rectangular
the-
doorway out of the side of
Oh.
the mushroom, and then I'm just
Thought you
gonna push it outward and then walk through.
There's already that sort of like circular hole that's been burned by Grandpa Filthy just shooting this fire at you.
Yeah, but
But,
my
you
motivation was
even it out.
I wanted to watch his
Make it
face
into
as
a
he
roll.
died slowly in the mushroom, so it was just like a window. It wasn't like a full body-sized exit.
Beautiful
burned
glass
it
work.
Making
Yeah.
this into a
Thin
nice
film of
house.
mushroom.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, that's exactly how it worked, Alex. It was it was Chris the mushroom, so it was thin enough that it was transparent, and it was like a glazed window.
Gorgeous, yeah.
You know,
Amazing.
one
So,
of my
yeah,
many
when-
talents.
When the kid gets away, I'm gonna kind of, because I'm still chewing the good berry, I'm just gonna say, oh, anybody else want this good berry?
That's like a what would a passion save be?
How do you
Fair.
roll for love?
I think
What
that's
do you roll for love?
Probably
Wisdom.
charisma, honestly.
No, it's definitely.
You think wisdom?
Yeah.
Or wisdom.
Disadvantage for
One
sure.
of the two.
Yeah, I walk over
Pretty sure that
yeah.
will shorten
At this
the
point, I don't
honeymoon
skip a
period.
beat. I've already made my intentions clear, so I go ahead and spit the good berry out and feed him.
Thank you. And I gain 1 hit point from that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
Thank you.
lose 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Love romance.
DM's discretion.
So can I run? Because I feel like my character would be booking it. Like, am I?
Go for it, yeah.
Not because of your guys' beautiful romance, because I don't know where the fuck I am.
Mhm.
So, I'm just gonna go
You might
ahead and
be
start.
groggy.
Would I be?
A little
fine.
bit.
All right. Can I? I'd like to make a mage hand roll. I would like to see if I can trip him as he's running by.
Sure, you could do sleight of hand. Are you proficient in sleight of hand?
No, but I'm happy to roll it anyways.
Okay. I was gonna say you could roll intelligence with proficiency if you had sleight of hand, but if you don't, then it'll just be int, because it's sort of working over your magic.
I will simultaneously do 3 things then: mage hand, unseen servant, and staff to try to trip him.
All right.
And then I'm just Dex again or acrobatics? Or...
Sure. Yeah, acrobatics. If you're
Oh, unlucky.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I can beat that.
Grandpa Filthy puts all of these obstacles in the way, and this spry young boy.
That
just,
one might live to
trips
grow
over him.
old.
And you closed the door, like the entrance, didn't you?
Mhm.
Fuck, so I can't go anywhere.
No. I commanded a very weak unseen ghost to do it. That will take some time. It's already got a backlog of orders. It hasn't started.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, unlucky.
Currently still working on this one.
Okay, so I can move 20 feet probably.
Yeah, you can do.
When I see all this, I stand behind JoINrbs and I put my arms around him and I say, "That's our boy."
The boy has talent, it's true.
It's getting away.
He has your calves.
I fucking love Filthy's character.
Oh my god, am I enticed by the compliment? That's a really good question. I feel like I would be enticed by the compliment. I'm gonna turn and look back, questioning at them, and go, "Who are you all?"
They call me
And I
Grandpa.
said, "Don't talk to your daddy that way." And I kind of like shake Dolver a little bit.
Squint, you're not my real dad.
It's
I've been waiting for that to
true.
be said this campaign.
Both legally and by the endorsement of our god I am.
Which god?
The dolphin god. The only god which is a dolphin. Nearby.
He's got a point.
I'm gonna spit to my left and go, "I've never heard of that dolphin god."
Ah, you are beginning to learn our ways, but a more impressive expectorate will summon him fully. And I spit as well. And as I spit, the spit looks sort of like a dolphin as it goes and
Oh,
lands on the ground.
I'm a 14-year-old boy. I love that. I'm gonna start laughing maniacally and go, "Okay, you can be my dad."
Excellent. I did not need your consent. You are a minor, but I accept.
I'm gonna nudge him and say, "Is it time for him to become a man?"
I don't want to be here for that.
Okay, You're running away again?
Boy, if
Oh,
you
no.
if you will but dally an hour, I can usher you into the world of manhood under the dolphin's light.
I think it's a trap.
Yeah,
I'm going
no.
to- I'm gonna don my ceremonial robes.
Can you explain what those look like?
Do you have gloves that go with this? Do you like pull them on one at a time?
I
He has
just
one
have
rhinestone
black.
glove?
Yeah, I just have a black leather glove, which I always have on at
Yeah.
all times, including while I'm asleep. But no other. That's my hands have one goal in this world:
Your hands have one goal in this world. Okay,
killing bards and marrying people.
sure.
It's convenient because you often hire a bard for the ceremony.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
I think
I will-
somehow there's a Black Widow joke in there, right? Seriously, like the marriage theme, it's gotta be. We gotta find.
So what does coming of age do? I want to know this.
No.
coming of age, you touch one young adult humanoid for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes an ability check, it can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the ability check.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, coming of age is a
for-
24-hour bonus.
Yes.
It happens once in your life, and it's a D4
Yep.
for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And for clarification, an
Which is
ability check
100% uptime for this entire campaign. That's
Yes.
how you need
Yeah.
to actually frame it.
Sure.
An ability check is any d20 roll, which isn't an attack roll or a saving throw.
Nice.
So, like, skill or just straight up dex or something.
That's plenty.
So when you mentioned this coming of age thing, I was like, oh, neat. I'm going to get some serious bonuses from this. This is going to be really nice.
You are!
Consider the fact that there was an ulterior motive. I was just like, nice. I love synergy.
Yeah.
You can
Ulterior motive. Unbelievable.
Oh, you have to catch me first.
You dare accuse me.
Yeah, basically you're under the effects of the guidance cantrip all the time.
Well, no,
And it stacks.
he's got to stay.
Right.
Do I refer to you by your character's gender or your gender?
Me?
Yeah, do I reference your character
yeah,
as he? He.
Yeah, I'm playing Merrick. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
is he going to stand still for an hour as this happens?
Fuck no.
No way.
Yeah. So it's more like an
That is
hour
true.
of
You
you
have to stay within
chasing
10
him with
feet
a
of him.
black
I
glove
feel
out.
like I
Like
have a
Vader
lot
again.
of no, I have a lot of experience convincing young children that letting me perform rituals on them is a good idea.
And we don't know.
So I
Merrick's
should be able to
background.
make some
Is,
sort of persuasion roll here or something.
Is
Surely.
Merrick a street
Sure.
urchin? Did he
can try
grow
that.
up without like adults in their life? Because he's going to be pretty damn suspicious of a man with a black glove trying to lay hands on him. I think.
He left his family to pursue his dream of becoming the best rogue. So he doesn't really have any even though halflings like family, like they really like having friends. He's particularly what's the word, industrious, and he's been on his own for like a year, so he's probably skeptical hippo of you.
Yeah.
And he's
So
really smart.
Looking for two dads who are brilliantly incompetent.
It's not
probably.
really on the to-do, no.
Well,
No.
while this is going on, I'm gonna go to the opposite end of the room. Is there any issue with that? I'm gonna draw a line on the north end. Then I'm gonna walk down to the south end, draw another horizontal line, and then I'm gonna start pouring teeth behind both of the lines.
Tea or teeth?
Teeth. I have
Okay.
a bag of gold coins, but there's also some teeth in there, so I just sometimes some teeth are there.
I,
So I'm
from
just-
time to time, will yell encouragement to Inspector. Keep trying, Inspector, and then I'll prepare for a long rest.
Yep.
All right.
So I'm just working on that over there in the meantime.
You'll get him one day.
Oh shoot, that was the wrong roll.
That's performance. Are you you're proficient in both, so it's exactly the same roll. You can use a 20.
And then what would I roll to
I'm,
It's you. Go on.
I would say you just like.
I don't
do
even
what your
think you need
character
to
would do.
roll. You can, yeah, exactly.
He's being, fairly persuasive.
I
but-
might mention that it will make you stronger magically for the next 24 hours in ways you will never have access to again.
Yeah, that sounds really fucking creepy.
It's a once in a lifetime experience, literally.
but I like power fuck. What ways?
Well,
You're-
you'll grow hair where you don't want hair. I yell helpfully.
If I don't want it, then why would I want it?
Some of us do enjoy the hair in those places, and I smile over at Girls.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be. It's a hard no from me, sir. No.
Very
thank-
well, boy. While you're here, though, I am on an endless quest to apprehend the foul villain, Jacques Blanc. You may have heard of him. Of course you have, yes. I feel he is further along this cave, and we could have use of your service.
Someone
There could
so
be payment in
small
it
can
for
get
you.
into mushrooms. I yell helpfully.
Here, for example, I'm going to jump into this mushroom, take the guy's most expensive looking thing, jump back out of the mushroom, and hand it to the boy. A
Alright.
down payment for your services.
Yeah, you take out this little pocket watch, which is, something fairly rare in this world. Made out of sort of golden metal, and you give it to him. It's pretty expensive looking.
I'm gonna grab it and kind of bite it like it's a coin, and then look at it through one eye and go,
No, it's not food.
"Okay, perfect. I'll come with you, I guess, for money."
Yeah. I said, oh, let's celebrate. Get over here, boy. Let's play just like me and my dad used to. Let's play some teeth.
Teeth?
I said, let's play teeth! And then I go in to explain that as a child, I played a game with my father, where basically you drew 2 lines and one person stood behind each one, and you would just throw teeth at each other, and whoever got hit by the most teeth won.
So what do I roll to win the game of teeth?
Yeah.
Probably, if you want to play, it's got to be athletics or acrobatics, probably.
Okay, let's roll. Let's dance.
Okay, so roll 3 times. Okay. You win.
Nice.
I say, that's my boy. That's my boy right there. Ah, he's good at teeth.
Nice.
He's gonna be one of those pro teeth players when he grows up.
Applauds wildly.
All right.
Okay.
So,
I collect the teeth. Those don't just grow on trees, and I put them
and
back.
that's great for the first time, but we have an 8-hour rest here, and that took about 15 seconds, and he immediately sets up for a whole
Are we
nother
long
game.
resting then? Are we long resting?
We may wish to rest.
Yeah.
You may indeed.
I would
wish to
long rest. I'd be happy with that.
While you are playing your game, you're going to see me like pushing, like rolling basically this guy in his really nice clothes through the dirt. I'm gonna get him out of the mushroom and bring him into the center of everything. We haven't seen one quite like this before. I think it might be good to talk to him.
I take his boot.
Yeah, and I go to correct my husband. Yeah, it's usually better to give them a dust bath when their clothes are off, not when their clothes are still on. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a fire before I take my dust bath.
Okay.
Is there enough dust in this cave for me to take a dust bath?
Yeah. This is less of a cave and more of a room which has been carved out of dirt and stone.
Is there any
And
dust?
the corners have a lot of dust in them.
Okay,
No,
perfect.
it's
I'm
a
gonna
room made
there's
of
been any
dust and
mates in here
stone
very
with no
recently.
dust.
I'm gonna build a fire, and then I'm going to attempt to show Merrick how to take a dust bath.
All right.
All right. I'm going to be intrigued but look a little disgusted.
I'm gonna roll for child abuse.
I'm gonna explain. See this over here.
George, is that an attack roll? Just
Yeah,
out of
roll your
curiosity.
rapier, please.
Please no.
I'm gonna explain. Yeah, you're gonna want to use your dust corner very, very differently from your slime corner. And I'm gonna finish giving myself a dust bath, return to the fire, and then inexplicably, when I get back to the fire, there is going to be a dog waiting for me that seems familiar with me. The dog is not doing anything. The dog is just largely sleeping, not making any
Yeah, the dog
sounds.
just sort of strolls in through this entrance.
Yeah.
Up to the fireplace and curls around it.
Do I recognize the
Waits
dog?
patiently for your dust bath to be done.
Yeah.
Does the dog look like a diamond thief?
That's for you to
God,
decide.
touch my dog.
All right, so
Yeah, you might have seen this dog before in the town, like, when you woke up, it sort of might have been sitting in front of the inn and then left into the woods.
It's just there. You don't have to mind it too much. Yeah, he's a good baby. I don't. Might be a girl. I'm not sure. I never gave it a name or looked. I'm just gonna quietly sit by the fire with my dog and my dust bath.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to sit next to the dog and pat its head.
Character-wise, the dog is very, very lazy and pretty much doesn't respond to anything. So my sense is the dog would be happy to have you sitting and petting it.
Nice.
This token is me, though. That's not the dog.
Yes.
God damn it. Where's the dog?
No dog.
There is no token for the dog, but
Feels bad.
Yeah.
nonetheless.
I'm just kidding.
I want to drag the
Mhm.
clothed gentleman over to the fire and sit and pet him. Sort of, I feel a little jealous and uncomfortable that my husband all of a sudden has this dog to be affectionate with.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
I want to have my own pet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are we resting?
Yes, you can all have a long rest if you wish.
I would wish that. Excellent.
As long as you're not doing anything special, which might, interrupt.
I took
Do you
the
get half your hit dice back on a long rest?
What'd you say?
Half hit dice?
half hit dice, and you regenerate all your HP, and basically everything resets except for hit dice. That's the special part.
That's half, right?
I took the guy's boots.
And for Lex's character, she doesn't have to worry about anything.
Nice.
What did you say, Filthy?
I took the guy's boots. The guy with the fancy hat. I have his boots now.
It's
Are
a pretty
boots
good boot.
fancy?
They're about as fancy as the rest of them, yeah.
And it's really out of place. I'm wearing like dirty, tattered robes, but very fancy, like high boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the first watch.
All right. Yeah, you can all have your sleeps.
Great.
I have actually sworn never to rest until Jacques Orblong is brought to justice. So you'll see me like sitting there vigilant, refusing to turn in
Mm-hmm.
for exactly 2 hours, after which I will start snoring very loudly while sitting up.
Can you explain your demeanor when you're actually on guard? Like, are you stoic? Are you doing
I
anything?
pace
or
a
are you
little
being
bit. I
dramatic?
pace, I look around. You hear me start to break into song.
Good,
times.
that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, but I do respect that others are sleeping, so I walk 5 or 10 feet further away before I do any of that.
Whenever you sing and you are far enough away from me, I just kind of low grunt to the rest of the campfire. He's got a beautiful singing voice.
I do.
Yeah, if you want to roll perception for your watch, you can do so.
Sorry.
That is performance.
Same thing.
Priorities.
Yes, on your first watch, you don't seem to notice anything in particular. The man which you've removed from the mushroom is still sleeping throughout this 2 hours, and you don't seem to hear or see any sort of enemy movement outside. This place seems to be pretty uninhabited
Yeah,
in
but
this
I mean,
area.
it seems to be mostly inhabited by fungus, right? So we might not even
Yeah.
notice the movement.
In the past.
All right. So it passes uneventfully, is what you tell us. What happens
Mhm.
when it's passed?
Well, I guess Dolver has fallen asleep now. I don't know if the rest of you were planning on watching.
I did assure everyone that I would watch for the entire night.
Okay.
On the other hand, you've been
Perfect.
adventuring with me for a while, so you might have worked this out by now.
Yeah, I took my watch.
When I see that Dolver has fallen asleep, I start smoking some hemp rope because I get the impression that he might not approve.
All right. But yes, if you all do your watches and stuff, then nothing seems to happen throughout the night.
Yeah.
And you, well, I don't know if it would be the night. Whatever, it's fine.
We wake up 8 hours later feeling
Yes. Yes. It is probably now evening. Yes, it's uneventful. There is your dust corners have been untampered with.
Okay. I'm gonna go use the slime corner as I usually have to when I wake up in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
or 8 hours later. I won't give details.
It's fine.
Well,
Grill.
time to move on.
Do we want to like interrogate the guy, or should we just roll him with us?
Neither. Back in the mushroom for him.
To be clear, we're not dragging him; we're rolling him.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
like
it's more efficient. The wheel.
yeah.
Is
fair.
this downhill by chance?
Is what
How
this
high are the
direction?
ceilings?
No. This direction. This is the bridge. Sort of went downhill a bit, like to a lower down doorway. But this whole area here has been.
I cast Mage Armor, and then I cast Unseen Servant, and I command the Unseen Servant to roll the body with us.
Okay, it will do that.
Okay.
The body will follow you.
Perfect.
That's great. That's a great mental image.
I drank
you
way
see
too.
this-
Sorry, I drank way too much coffee, so I just need to use the slime corner in the real
Right.
world, if that's okay. Sorry,
Sure.
just a second.
That's fine.
We do take.
The
She doesn't
boys
know
learn
that we
it
take
quickly.
breaks.
Yeah, don't tell her that. She'll learn.
It's fine.
It'll be awkward later. Perfect.
In 5 minets when we take a break.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 10 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah, look.
Maybe 20.
All right, so let's keep moving on.
Anyways.
Well,
I
if she's
can move
actually, I'm gonna see if anybody else wants to play Teeth because I noticed the lines are still drawn.
No.
They were undisturbed. I'll offer to take the end with the slime corner.
No.
Just because I figure people might want to stand too.
I absolutely wish to play Teeth with you.
Okay, so
All
I'm
right,
gonna.
that's contested acrobatics.
Yep.
3
Look
times.
out, Grandpa! Filthy, you're in the way.
What?
That's fun. It adds to the difficulty.
Yeah,
By the way,
I'm pacing.
he's gonna take 6 damage if he stays there from teeth lacerations.
I'm definitely pacing, just right in the middle of their game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so acrobatics or athletics.
Will be half. It's fine. Ooh, nice. Okay.
Oh yeah, boy.
Well played, Grilt.
Just
In
like
the
my
end, Grilt
back's
wins,
humming.
and
A
through
true
this
talent.
game of Teeth, you've just you've gone beyond the standard of just standing still and throwing teeth at each other, and instead you've been pacing back and forth along with Grandpa Filthy, and somehow the teeth just whiz right past his head, between his arm as he's holding it up to shake it at someone in anger, and he somehow does not get hit with any teeth,
Okay,
despite.
And I now have exactly 1 tooth embedded in my hat.
there you go.
Yes.
Perfect.
Rookie mistake.
Continue down this corridor.
Yep. Shall we?
You shall.
Who's taking the lead?
An exciting new day.
All right.
Oblong lies before us, I am sure.
This hall up to the north sort of slopes down from where you are, and the one to the east is pretty straight and has a few doors.
Where there are doors, there are diamonds.
I kind of scrunched my face up with that one.
Any of them smell like mushrooms?
The doors?
Yeah, any of them
You're
have.
pretty far away from them, but you can check.
I'm gonna smell this door, see if it smells like mushrooms.
Roll me a perception.
Yeah.
Let me just see how keen your smell is.
Yeah, I'm.
Does he have disadvantage because he's been rolling in dirt all morning?
I'll take
well,
it.
with a 7, he can't really smell
smells
many
dirty.
mushrooms aside the passive scent of mushrooms that sort of fills this place.
Sure.
There's nothing particularly special about this door. This mushroom smell.
Okay. I'm gonna break down this door with my great club.
All right. It is not locked, and as you slam at it, then it bursts forward and just slams forward against this box, which is revealed on the inside. There's a large pile of crates and barrels and assorted containers of things in here.
We got ourselves a pile in here. Move in.
Okay, I'm pretty small. Can I find anything that they wouldn't be able to find normally?
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. Just
Yeah,
like
you
a
sort of-
giant fort.
Yeah, you can climb on top of this pile and sort of weasel your way down in between some boxes and stuff. And there is in fact a bag full of diamonds at
Nice.
the very bottom, sort of hidden underneath all these sacks and boxes, which are full of food and rope and hemp.
I was gonna
various things.
say, I yell in there. You see any rope?
There's a lot of rope.
What
Yeah,
about diamonds, boy?
I'm trying to think if I would tell you guys if I. Yeah, I'll be. Yes, And I'm gonna hold the bag over my head, and you can just see my arm coming out of the top of the pile, holding a little bag of diamonds.
So this is what they look like.
I assume that the entire time you thought diamonds were like a type of dog or something like that before this.
Well, I use diamond dust to cast ceremony, but I've
Mhm.
only ever bought it
The dust.
wholesale as dust, right? I've
Yeah.
never.
Mm-hmm.
Anything could be dusted.
This is like someone seeing a fruit actually growing in the ground or on the tree or something, and be like,
Yeah, it's like the first time you see what a pineapple plant looks like.
Exactly.
But yeah, you see him shaking around this small cloth sack, and you hear the distinct chink, clinking of something, which is apparently diamonds.
Would you? Could I look?
I'm gonna reach in and take out a diamond and toss it to him, which I assume they're very small, probably.
I
they're pretty small,
dodge
but
it
they-
because I assume we are playing teeth again.
Gotta try harder than that, boy.
I'm gonna start playing teeth with the diamonds and throw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you successfully touch this diamond.
Nice.
I'm not sure what part of your body you're touching it with, but if it's not your hands, it will then fall to the ground.
All right. I will pick it up and inspect it. Does it look in any way like it was handled by Orblong? I can roll investigation.
yeah.
I assume I get advantage on this one after a career spent leading toward this moment.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you roll these. I mean, like, your outcome is always yes, regardless of what the actual thing is. Why do you bother rolling?
Yeah, pretty much. You like to
I need to know how confident I am in my outcome.
You think you know that from your stories and your secondhand sources of Jacques Orblong's activities. You know that he definitely holds diamonds and that this diamond has been held.
I now have a smile buff for the rest of the day.
Excellent.
I see the smile buff and I gain a advantage on happiness rolls because my husband is smiling.
Well, you idiot! Hurry up! There's 3 more doors to check.
Go ahead, Grandpa Filthy. I need a moment.
Get going.
Grilt, bring me some of that hemp rope you smoke.
I'm gonna start batching boxes until I can get to some hemp rope. So I'll roll.
Yeah, you just smash some boxes. Like one of them's full of like a bunch of ball bearings, which then just roll all over the place. There's a box full of like sugar, which then spills everywhere. You finally find a sack which is full of rope, which you smash down your great club to smash it open, and then you realize that it's actually rope, which cannot be smashed.
Perfect. I was banking on that.
The distinctive squish of a bag full of rope.
So I grab a piece of the rope. I cut off a pretty long length. I cut that in half, and I hand one to my husband and one to myself. For using my flint to light it, and then of course romantically light one for Dolvera.
Excellent.
We missed oh, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
You can save it.
Light it in the middle. Like,
Hold on to that idea.
Were you gonna say
Lady
that
and the
in
Tramp wouldn't
scene?
work because the
So you
ends are on
lighted it both
fire.
ends.
well, no,
Yeah,
you light it in the middle.
That's a good idea. I like
And then it
that.
separates.
It's beautiful.
Anyways,
Yeah.
You light
the
each
inspector-
view on fire.
Grandpa's the romantic type.
I can light you on fire if it will help.
When's the last time you got your rope lit, old man?
That's for me to know.
What does rope lighting mean?
When you're older, you'll find out. Probably
I'm gonna
against
nudge
your
Grilt
will.
and just quietly mention to Grilt, remember that we're not allowed back in that town we were in 2 weeks ago.
If you're ever alone with
Go
your
ahead,
bear,
boy,
he'll
open the
keep
door.
you.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
all right. Yeah, you open this door, and inside is a similar room. This is less piles and more just assorted boxes of things on either wall.
I'm focusing very hard on Mardik, is that right? Merrick, excuse me.
Merrick.
Merrick's back. And I'm trying to see if anything ever juts out of his back, because then I'll assume he's encountered a trap or something else.
Oh, thanks for watching my back.
Yeah.
Keep going, Mardik.
Spearheads.
Few more feet to check out in there.
Okay, and I'm not gonna check for any traps or anything because I am a kid after all, so I have no fucking idea
Okay.
how to adventure properly.
Excellent.
Kids are tough. Takes a lot to bring one down.
Oh man. Okay, so what do we find in this room?
Yeah, this seems to be a similar storage room. the chests and sacks and things are holding weapons and very simple armor instead of the assorted random goods that the other room held.
Pretty sure they grow back limbs too.
Does Merrick have weaponry right now?
Yeah, I have a rapier, I think. Well,
Yeah. I guess it would make sense for you not to have them, but you would find your old equipment in these two rooms if
Okay.
you didn't have it already. I'll
Perfect.
just say that you find it.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, my sword. Even though it's not a sword, it's a rapier.
It's a
next room?
rapier, boy.
Whatever.
It's his words. Let him use them how he wants to.
All right. Who's,
Okay.
Opening this door.
Before we do this
Yeah.
next door, do we
Yep.
want to take a break here? It's probably a good part to time to cut the part.
Oh,
There might be
Sure.
a mushroom in
The
there.
suspense.
but what's
Yeah.
behind the door?
I know.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm fine with you opening the door first.
All right, we'll be right back, guys, shortly. Thanks for watching.